I think one of the pitfalls of targeting a specific generation specifically is that generations are so overbroad to begin with that you end up looking that you potentially end up looking a little dumb when you do it. So I think that, I mean, basic journalism, right, is supposed to be 7th grade writing, more or less. And if we keep to that, if we keep to the basics, if we keep to good writing, good reporting, and good journalism, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what generation it's for, facts are facts. When it comes to packaging the content, it's a totally different thing, though. You get into design aspects of it, and what draws the eye of an older person is going to be significantly different than what draws the eye of a younger person. And I think that's where it should manifest itself more than in the journalism itself.
I'm going to pass the mic, but I just want to say the one time I wrote a clickbaity headline, it was, these developers discover the world of Backbone.js and were blown away by what they found. All our readers got really mad at me. Oh, sorry, but just real quick, it was totally accurate. They had said the quote to me, we discovered this world and we're blown away by what we found. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Albia's been around for 22 years, but the newsroom is really young. Everyone's between 20 and 30. But also, I think this is more of a question of print versus digital, because at least for certain community, like for the Latino community in particular, it's just very cut and dry. I mean, all the older readers, 40 and over, are still reading print, and all the younger ones are reading digital. And so basically, you find yourself kind of caught between marketing to these two audiences and feeling yourself like split between like making both your parents happy. And I think that's kind of a question that hasn't been answered yet. I don't even know if there is an answer to it. I guess maybe Temple University is the answer. I don't know.
For us in radio, this question is also kind of serving two platforms. So we have a legacy platform called the radio, which people still listen to, but we noticed that our audiences were getting older and older, and we were really not growing a new public radio audience. So the question for us was, who is listening? Do people still want audio content? It was really reassuring for all of us when Serial came to be, because that showed us that audio content is absolutely not dead. There is a demand for it. People will listen. So long format is here to stay. People want that kind of content. But for us, the question is, how do we deliver it? Where do we deliver it? And with our business model of people being members, I can put our stuff on Stitcher and it can do really great there, but what does that mean for us as a public radio station? Because our business model is that people give us money because they like the content, and they like us, and they feel a sense of belonging to that station. But you can't really create that when people just click and listen and click and listen. So those are all really difficult questions that we're in right now, and we're trying to figure that out, but it's not easy.
I think what we found gets back to something Matt was saying, which is it really does come down to the how you get the news out there in a lot of ways. Because I certainly don't think we're reinventing journalism. We're not. Hunter S. Thompson and Tom Wolfe have come and gone, and there are certain basics that you stick to. But I think what younger readers are really sensitive to is this distinction between information and journalism. I think, just like is always pointed out, younger people are getting their information in a million and one ways in a really decentralized, diffuse way. But in terms of like journalism that's written well and edited well and reported well, you have to really package it well. I think like you have to really pull it out, and you got to emphasize it, and you got to pretty it up. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a crude way of putting it, but with Spoke, that was exactly what we were thinking. We're not going to try and compete in this like crowded blogosphere of small startup news sites. We're going to make it really nice looking, and we're going to put it on the coffee shop so that when they're getting a crummuffin or something, or a donut or whatever, they pick it up. So.